Winners in 1998 and runners-up in 2006, France have a squad full of exciting young talent. They topped a very tricky qualification group featuring Sweden, who came second, and the Netherlands, who failed to make it through. France drew their opening fixture in qualifying away to Belarus and lost away to Sweden, but then went unbeaten, although they did, somewhat bizarrely, draw at home to Luxembourg 0-0. Olivier Giroud and Antoine Griezmann both weighed in with 4 goals, and 4 players scored twice, including Dimitri Payet, who misses out on the final squad due to an injury aggravated in the Europa League final for Marseille. France have used a 4-2-3-1 and a 4-3-3, though their recent friendlies, including a 3-0 win over 2018 hosts Russia, have seen them use the latter formation. Arsenal centre-back Laurent Koscielny is another injury absence, so Raphael Varane and Samuel Umtiti will likely line up in front of captain and keeper Hugo Lloris. Adil Rami is another solid option. The fullbacks, including surprise call-up Benjamin Pavard, will push high to provide width in either formation and overlap around the inside forwards who flank either a central striker or a striker and attacking midfielder. The midfield presents an embarrassment of riches. N'Golo Kante is guaranteed to start in the holding role, though he adds a greater dynamism than the French manager Didier Deschamps did from the water-carrying position. Should France go with the 2-man pivot, Kante could line up alongside Paul Pogba, although Steven Nzonzi represents a capable deep-lying playmaker option, while Blaise Matuidi could play a box-to-box role, leaving creativity to come from further up the pitch. France's current preference for a 4-3-3 should see Pogba line up with one other. Alongside those already mentioned, Thomas Lemar provides an attacking option who can get forwards. Corentin Tolisso has excelled for Bayern as a sort of 6-8, and even Nabil Fekir, nominally an attacking midfielder, could strike from a deeper position. Deschamps' biggest challenge is less how the team should play and more how to accommodate so much ability. Up front, France can show a degree of flexibility. They will play 2 wingers and they will likely be Ousmane Dembele and Kylian Mbappe, though Florian Thauvin, who excelled for Marseille this season, is a useful option. These 2 players will look to run into space, especially on the counter, and cut inside with fullbacks overlapping, should France build their attack more slowly rather than strike out on the counter. Fekir could play between these 2 as a false 9, but the more likely options are Griezmann, who would suit France's pace-based game, or Giroud, who provides a useful aerial ability and can hold the ball up to bring in the wide players. France will press, especially in the midfield area, while the fullbacks will get forwards to pressure the opposition wide players. The 4-3-3 will fall back into a 4-5-1 or even a 4-1-4-1 against better sides, but France will always be looking to transition quickly into a counter, exploiting their searing pace out wide. As with the other top sides at the tournament, France haven't looked anything other than very good. The experience of Koscielny will be missed, which could see Rami start in one of the centre-back spots ahead of more talented but less battle-hardened players. Much will be expected of Lloris in terms of leadership, while Kante is an exceptional player in a central position, although he's not the most vocal. The squad seems well balanced. Experienced defenders aside, the midfield and striking options not only allow cover for injuries, but also give France a high degree of tactical flexibility in terms of setup and style. Giroud and Griezmann are the only clear striking options, but they offer different things. Fekir and Mbappe can play that role too, if required. Should France progress, Kante's ability to do the job of 2 midfielders will be key, especially if France go with an attacking 4-3-3 that could see Pogba and Lemar both pushing forwards. The young wide men, Mbappe and Dembele, are far from untested prospects, but this could be the tournament in which they come of age on the world stage. Keep an eye out too for left-back Lucas Hernandez and Florian Thauvin coming off the bench to offer a real goal threat. France should top Group C comfortably, and the semi-finals look well within their grasp, but a lack of experience could count against them. If you want to keep up with France or any other World Cup team this summer, the best place to go is the OneFootball app. There's constantly updated news, squad information, fixture lists, and all the rest. Take a look at the link in the description to download it and find out more. Thanks for watching.